It's another beautiful day for being out in the woods and cutting firewood. I'm just having a little snack break. And taking in the beautiful autumn air. It's a grand, grand day. Should I disturb it with a morning musing or afternoon musing? Actually, I was going to talk about the topic of hypocrites. What is actually a hypocrite? What is the meaning of the word hypocrite? I hope the wind noise isn't too bad on this. I'm not sure where the mic is. I'll have to turn around. Hopefully that will get rid of the wind noise. What is the definition of a hypocrite? If you look it up in the Greek, in the Bible dictionary, it says that a hypocrite is an actor, a role player. And how we can apply this actually to each one of us is, while we are unconscious of our subconscious soul, we are all hypocrites. We're all play acting a role that is not our authentic self. Ego takes the role of the hypocrite, the role of the play actor. And we all have an ego, we all have a play actor, we all have a hypocrite. And the play acting is the living and behaving from through a mask. See, and we're unconscious of this. We're unconscious of the emotional identity that causes the ego to play act as a role that that's not truly ourselves. This goes into deep psychology now, the knowledge of the soul. Wind again. The knowledge of the soul, and that is the emotions that were programmed into us when we were growing up. And those emotions usually revolve and center around guilt, shame, fear, abandonment, embarrassment, just an overall inner feeling of never being enough, not being good enough. And this is really, really emphasized within Christianity, the not being good enough. That's really where the whole Christian religion rests on and has built its foundation on needing a savior. But we don't need a savior to rescue us from our ego. We just need to be awakened. I think there's a wasp. Thanks for not stinging me. We just need to have our soul awakened to this role playing, to our shadows, our psychological shadows, to these feelings of inadequacy, and heal the root cause of them. Why are we feeling guilty? Why are we feeling ashamed subconsciously? It's because we were made to feel that way as a child. and we didn't understand the situation and circumstances of the adult behavior that made us feel that way. And so these impressions just got stored away in our soul, in the subconscious, and they got stacked with one event after another, and that has built the inadequate self-image, which now the ego, the hypocrite, has to compensate for and do the role playing and the play acting of someone that we're not truly, that we're not authentically, that we are not in a true sense. I can't get these words in the right order. It's not the true you. The true you is the soul that is feeling ashamed, embarrassed, guilty, afraid, and you need to engage in shadow work to undo those initial childhood impressions and understand why you were made to feel that way. It's basically a reparenting of your inner child, and to bring that to maturity, that none of those feelings are actually true and they remained unexplained. So now you have to explain it to your inner child, which was stunted and crippled by the trauma. And you just have to, like I say, as the adult now, you can understand the circumstances, and that way you can dissolve the trauma, the shadow, and come into your true self, into your loving self, accept yourself, and the knowledge that you are enough, that you are a wonderful soul, a wonderful human being. And once you have changed that programming, the script that was put on you as a child, once you change that, then you no longer have to play the hypocrite. You no longer have to play act. You can be your true self without feeling shame or guilt and embarrassment. You can feel very confident in your true self, in your divine soul, for you are a divine being. And you can carry that with dignity and with pride, but not with arrogance. There's a difference. So, yeah, I hope that this helps explain what a hypocrite really is. We all are hypocrites while we are asleep, while we are living from this traumatized internal space in our soul.